Fixation or obsession. Understanding the fine line in autism. Autism is a beautifully diverse spectrum of strengths, challenges, and perspectives. One of the most fascinating aspects of autism is the presence of intense interests, often referred to as special interests or fixations. These passions can be a source of joy and creativity, but sometimes they can overwhelm or disrupt daily life, crossing into the realm of obsession. In this video, we'll explore the delicate balance between fixation and obsession in autism. By understanding the key distinctions, we can provide better support and celebrate neurodivergent abilities without misunderstanding or stigma. For many individuals on the autism spectrum, fixations are not just hobbies. They are deep, intense interests that provide joy, comfort, and meaning. Unlike the casual pastimes of neurotypical individuals, fixations in autism often become a central aspect of identity. Fixations could range from a fascination with trains, coding, historical events, or specific movie franchises. These interests are often pursued with extraordinary focus and detail, leading to the development of specialized knowledge and skills. For example, a child with autism might memorize the details of every dinosaur species, turning this fixation into a learning tool that bolsters their cognitive, emotional, and social growth. Adults with autism might channel their passions into career paths, becoming experts in their chosen fields over time. Special interests serve as a grounding force. They can calm anxiety, provide structure, and even act as a bridge for communication with others. However, they are not without challenges, especially when they dominate life to the point of imbalance. While fixations serve as positive, defining parts of many autistic individuals' lives, obsessions introduce a more complicated dynamic. The two can look similar from an outsider's perspective, but there are critical differences to keep in mind. Obsessions are intense interests or behaviors that often feel overpowering and difficult to control. They may interfere with an individual's ability to manage daily responsibilities. For example, someone might spend so much time engaging with their interest that they neglect their physical health, sleep, or relationships. The emotional impact of obsession can also differ. While fixations usually bring joy, obsessions can create stress or frustration as the individual struggles to break free from their own compulsions. Let's take an example. Imagine someone with a deep interest in weather patterns. As a fixation, this interest might lead them to research meteorology and pursue a career in the field, ultimately building confidence and success. As an obsession, however, they might spend hours tracking weather updates while missing important appointments or losing sleep, leaving them unable to function effectively. Understanding when a fixation becomes problematic is key to providing the right level of support while respecting the individual's autonomy. Fixation and obsession may appear similar, but their distinctions lie in control and impact. When a fixation is present, the individual typically retains control over their engagement with the interest. They might dedicate time to it purposefully and stop when necessary to focus on other priorities. In contrast, an obsession feels compulsive and can disrupt daily routines or responsibilities. Another defining difference is the outcome. Fixations often contribute positively to an autistic person's growth and happiness. They may bring knowledge, skills, and a sense of purpose. On the other hand, obsessions may isolate the individual, exacerbate stress, or diminish their quality of life. This differentiation is key for caregivers, educators, and friends supporting someone who is passionate about specific topics. It helps them foster positive engagement while mitigating potentially disruptive effects of obsessive behavior. By recognizing the difference, we can celebrate fixations as strengths while building tools to help manage and balance obsessions. Unfortunately, societal perceptions of special interests and fixations in autism can be fraught with misunderstanding. Many people mislabel fixations as obsessive due to a lack of knowledge about neurodivergence. This misplaced stigma often overlooks the richness these passions bring to a person's life. Language plays an important role here. When someone's behavior is dismissed as obsession, it can carry negative connotations, creating barriers to acceptance. Understanding the context and importance of fixations in autism helps combat this issue. By changing perspectives, we can encourage society to embrace neurodivergent passions for what they are, valuable expressions of identity and creativity. Education and awareness are critical for supporting autistic individuals in pursuing their fixations. Caregivers, educators, and peers can play a vital role in creating a nurturing environment where these interests are encouraged and celebrated. For instance, giving autistic individuals the tools to explore their passions in structured ways can help them achieve balance. Creating a daily schedule that integrates time for fixations while leaving space for other responsibilities ensures that they can focus on their interests without neglecting important areas of life. At the same time, open communication and setting boundaries can help manage obsessive tendencies. For example, a caregiver could say, "We'll spend 1 hour working on your dinosaur project, and then we'll focus on your homework." Providing choices and fostering autonomy are also essential, so the individual feels empowered rather than controlled. Ultimately, the goal is not to remove fixations, but to provide guidance that allows individuals to thrive holistically. While many fixations are harmless or even beneficial, some obsessive tendencies may require intervention. Signs that additional support might be needed include: the individual is unable to engage with other necessary tasks or responsibilities. The passion creates significant stress, frustration, or isolation. Compulsive behavior, such as spending excessive time or resources on the interest, is causing harm. Interventions don't have to be drastic. Simple strategies, like introducing mindfulness exercises or finding new ways to channel the intensity of interests, may make a meaningful difference. Therapy, whether occupational or cognitive, can also be a valuable tool for addressing obsessions. A broader cultural shift is needed to fully appreciate the unique abilities and contributions neurodivergent individuals bring to the world. Many special interests evolve into valuable skills, careers, or artistic achievements. Society should celebrate these successes. For instance, consider successful professionals, scientists, engineers, authors, musicians, who credit their childhood fixations as the foundation of their careers. These individuals prove that autism-related passions provide not only personal fulfillment, but also societal enrichment. By viewing fixations positively, we allow individuals to thrive in authentic and meaningful ways. Throughout history, people with neurodivergent traits have used their fixations to change the world. Some of the brightest minds in science, art, and technology are believed to have been on the autism spectrum. Their special interests were not weaknesses, but extraordinary strengths. Take renowned animal behaviorist Dr. Temple Grandin. Her fixation with livestock and farming transformed the agricultural industry. Passion and perseverance turned what some might dismiss as obsession into groundbreaking innovation. On a smaller, everyday scale, we see this in individuals who find their passion through fixations. A child interested in trains might grow up to become a skilled engineer. These personal journeys are deeply meaningful, and their starting points, their fixations, should be celebrated. So, how can you foster empathy and understanding for autistic individuals and their interests in your daily life? See fixations as positive. Approach special interests with curiosity and respect rather than judgment. Encourage healthy engagements. Help individuals balance their passions with other aspects of life using supportive communication and routines. Challenge stigma. Speak up against misinformation or negative perceptions about autism and fixations. Ask questions. Show genuine interest in someone's special interest. This can lead to meaningful connections. Educate others. Share what you learn about autism to spread awareness and celebrate neurodivergence within your community. Each of these actions fosters a more inclusive and supportive environment for everyone. Fixations or special interests are more than quirks. They are an integral part of many autistic individuals' identities. When nurtured with understanding and respect, they can be sources of immense joy, creativity, and success. At the same time, recognizing the fine line between positive fixation and disruptive obsession helps us provide appropriate support. By fostering conversations filled with empathy and acceptance, we empower autistic individuals to thrive on their own terms. Let this be a reminder: for every fixation lies a story, a strength, and a spark of brilliance waiting to be celebrated. Thank you for joining us for this insightful conversation about fixation and obsession in autism. If this video resonated with you, please like and share it to help spread awareness. Let's work together to create a world where neurodivergent passions are appreciated, balanced, and most importantly, celebrated. Subscribe to our channel for more content centered on understanding autism and amplifying neurodiverse voices. We'll see you in the next video.